So I think setup-wise, certainly on the right, you look a bit more comfortable, not so far from the golf ball, and your hands aren't so low. You're a little bit closer and taller to the ball, which is going to help you hit the ground. If you're reaching out, there's a big gap there between here and there, and you're just too far from the ball, you're going to have to try and reach out for the golf ball, or you're going to catch toe end of the club as you were the first few shots, okay? But in terms of the backswing, the body movement, I think, is not going to change that quickly, okay? It's a bit of practice against the wall with that drill we said. But in terms of the wrist hinge, this is the previous one now where you see your left arm's quite low across your chest there. If you look at this one here now where you hinge the wrist up, you can see your left arm now is a lot higher. Okay, so this left arm now is hinging up better. It's just the fact now you've moved forward from where you are there to going forward slightly, okay? That body movement, like I say, is not going to change that quickly. The wrist hinge, though, is a movement you can adjust a little quicker. You can get the golf ball in a better, or get the golf club in a better position at the top. And ideally, what I want to try and do is get the club in the right position with the correct wrist hinge and body rotation, not your body going forwards and down and the arms then going too far back and up to try and get some sort of middle ground. Because when you time it well, it's a good shot, but you're reliant too much on timing to get it well. On a good day when you're playing well, it's 39 points. And what you'll find during some of the rounds, because you're physically going to change, first few holes are a little bit stiff, then you've warmed up, then you get tired. So your timing will be off slightly different throughout the round. So first few holes you might be a little bit stiff, not quite able to move so much, so you can't get down as much to compensate. Then you get warmed up, the body works well. Then you get tired towards the end, the body's really sort of falling and slouching into it. So we can get that wrist hinge up here now. So the club now is a bit more of an upright position here, as we can see. The butt of the club now wants to send the club up naturally. You don't need to start leaning forward into it to get that club in a more vertical position. And again, as the old saying goes, what goes up must come down. If you're swinging your left arm, as you see, flat across your chest here, to hit the ground is going to be tricky. Unless, of course, as we said, you compensate by going forwards, or you're just dropping your arms into it. Again, you're not swinging the club in a natural way. You're adjusting to what the body's giving you. Okay? But then from there, as you come back down now, reasonable strike of the golf club there, nice at the middle of the golf club, as we can see. And the body can just rotate the target, hitting the ball nicely. It's a more solid contact. It's just working on that body movement, I would say. So like I say, get yourself set up. You can do it here on the range, you can do it at home anywhere. Just get a wall or something against your head there and start making some swings, so you feel the right hip now is going to be sort of turning back and around, and this right knee is allowed to sort of straighten up a little bit. Not locking it straight, but it's allowed to go backwards, okay? If we slide into it too much, then you're going to start dropping your spine. Does that make sense?
It does,
Perfect, good. Okay, a couple more there, mate.